welcome back to another lip balm review. A lot of you have been requesting reviews on this 4-pack. I am going to do them each individually, but today I'm going to review the crisp apple cider flavor because personally I'm most looking forward to that one out of the 4, and I don't feel like waiting. So, something I find interesting on the back of this packaging though, 3 of the ingredients, or I mean, 3 of the flavors have exactly the same ingredients, except for the apple one. The apple one evidently has more flavor in it, is much higher on its ingredients list than the other 3. So, not really sure what's up with that. They each have, like, the same ingredients all together, but this one has more flavor than the others, so kind of interesting. I also find it hilarious they have to write on the back, this is a personal care item and should only be used by one individual. No shit, Sherlock. Like, really? But yeah, so this one, it just, I don't know. But yeah, so let's get right into this. I'm gonna try and not destroy the entire packaging yet, anyway. I can get just that one out for now. Come here, apple. Here, apple, apple, apple. Got it. Okay. So here it is in all its glory. It's got a cute little graphic of an apple with some cinnamon on it, and it does have that same weird kind of bandagey feeling label as the other Carmex that I reviewed over the summer. Oh, there's a weird little abnormality on the cap. Oh, 2 of them! There's 2 abnormalities on the cap. That's fun. Mine are special snowflakes. Look at them right there. There's a little blip in the cap right there, and another one up here. That in no way impairs the product. Let's see if it'll focus. I doubt it's gonna. Do it. I don't know if you can even see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so, anyway, it really in no way affects it other than just aesthetically, and I honestly don't care that much, so let's break that safety seal. Boom. Alrighty. Just because it bugs me, I'm gonna peel that sucker off. Making me OCD, la la la, tee hee hee, I don't know. Okay. Oh, what I don't like about that abnormality in the cap is that it leaves a sharp spot. So hopefully it's just mine that has that, and it's not like a widespread issue with these, but okay, so I do like the color of that cap, by the way. This is good until June of 2018, so shorter shelf life than I was expecting, but that's okay. Format-wise, just stick, and packaging, you already saw the packaging, so there's that. These are not natural or organic, and I dropped it because I'm me. These are synthetic, but that's okay. And they are very much limited edition, like, good luck even finding these. When I reached out to the Carmex brand themselves asking where to find them, the 4-pack they had told me at that time was exclusive to Myers stores, which are not even in California, so I knew I was hosed. But more recently, Lissa in Beauty was able to find the 4-pack at her local CVS, which I find very interesting, so maybe they are starting to make them more easily accessible. I'm hoping so more of you guys can appreciate these, because I'm sure they're amazing. So yeah, just let you guys know that they are limited edition, but it seems like they might be on their way to becoming slightly easier to find. The amount of product here is 0.15 ounces, standard for a stick. Price point on this, I honestly don't know what they retail for in store because I bought mine online. Moment of truth, I dropped it again. It landed on my arm, but at least it didn't hit the floor. So, anyway. Sturdiness-wise, it's a general recycled plastic feel. It's got a little bit of give to it, but nothing to be concerned about. In terms of special features, there is SPF. There is SPF 15 in this, which is kind of funny for winter, but whatever. Let's see here. It's got octinoxate 7.5% and oxybenzone 4%, so higher numbers than you typically see in these sort of things, so that's good to know. It says apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, or immediately after towel drying, or at least every 2 hours. Children under 2 years of age, ask a doctor before use. So, just throwing it out there. I highly doubt you're putting it on your 2-year-olds or youngers, but just throwing it out there. So yeah, in terms of scent, here's what my moment of truth is. Ooh, it looks like another little jellyish one, like the orange one. Look at that. Ah! Oh, there's the clicking again. I forgot that these have the click sticks. Oh, that's awesome. I like to play with them, not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm still basically new to Carmex, so it has not lost its appeal for me with the click sticks, alright? Ah, I hit my nose. How do I feel about that scent? It very much does have an authentic apple scent. Whether or not it's apple cider is what I'm trying to discern, and not if it's good or not. I like the scent, but I'm trying to tell if it's really apple cidery or not. I guess it kind of is, but I don't really pick up on any cinnamon in there, so their little graphic is very misleading. This should have just been green apple, but they wanted to make it more Christmassy, so they went with apple cider, which I suppose, good marketing tool. I'd be more likely to buy apple cider than just plain apple, but yeah, I really pick up on no cinnamon there, but that's okay. So, let's see how it feels. I'm going to go very gently this time, after having learned with the orange one that these are very soft. Yeah. Oh, wow. Even just a couple swipes on each lip, and that is much thicker than most. Wow. Because I know last time I did my usual 4 times around on both lips and was like, oh my god, what have I done? Even with 2 swipes on both. This is a lip balm you could probably get by with just swiping once on each and be absolutely fine. Just throwing that out there. This is very much a thickness of lip balm. There are very few I have in my collection that I would classify as thick, but this is thick. That's not a bad thing. I'm just letting you guys know that it's a thing. So, yeah. Let's see about that flavor that they claim is more heavy in this one than the others. I pick up on no flavor. They lied. Those ingredients lied. I think they meant aroma, not flavor, but a lot of times they use those 2 terms interchangeably in ingredients lists, so. But yeah, in terms of just the way it feels, in addition to being really thick, it is very, very greasy, but very smooth. It's not, like, offensively greasy or anything. It's a nice kind of a greasy. Let's see that shine. Ooh. Okay. So it's a bit glossy, not super high gloss, but there's a lot of shine there, so I do like that, and I can tell you guys can see that even in the viewfinder here. That is nice. I like that. In terms of moisturization, I have a pretty good feeling it's going to do a nice job. It doesn't feel like it's just sitting there like some lip balms do, which for a heavy thickness one, that is major, that it doesn't feel like it's legit just sitting there. Because a lot of them, if they're really thick, don't seem to absorb. They kind of just sit there and coat your lips, but do they really do anything? Not so much. So I like that this one is, in fact, doing a thing. Or at least it feels like it is. Let's see. In terms of longevity, hard to say. But if that orange one that I reviewed over the summer was any indicator, that one stayed on surprisingly long. I think that one, I was like good to go for like 3 hours with one application, but then again, I put on a crap ton of it, so maybe there... 3 times, guys! 3 times in one video. Dropped it again. That may be a new record. At least for one that's not, like, round like a Revo, since those, you've seen my nasty habit of, like, basically juggling them from hand to hand. That's just asking to drop them, but the stick, I just keep, I don't know how I keep managing that, but anyway, yeah, if it's anything like the orange was, which it feels like it is, I think their recommendation of every 2 hours would definitely suffice, but you might even get more mileage than 2 hours. Because like I said, I got on average about 3, sometimes longer, but on average about 3 hours from that one, so pretty good. In terms of the drink test though, it'll hold up to some amount of drinking, but not like a ton, you know? I mean, you could probably make it through a glass of something. Even with as thick as this is, it does come off with liquids. So there's that. And just because I can't remember, it's got the tiniest bit of stickiness to it, but barely. So I think even people that hate sticky lip balms could probably live with this one. But I felt like it was worth noting because all of a sudden I was like really aware of, it feels like there is a little teensy bit of stickiness there. So I wanted to double check that and touch. And yeah, it has a little bit, but nothing terrible, nothing to worry about. So, I mean, if you have long hair, you might still want to like pull it back just to be absolutely certain if you're going outside or something and it's windy out. But apart from that, I don't think you'll have a problem. So overall, what would I rate this one? Let me sniff it one more time. Yeah, it's really not as scented as I was expecting it to be, especially for how the ingredients are listed on there for the flavor. And I should note that once it's on your lips, you do not smell this one at all. Even going like, you do not at all. So, and I just got some on my nose from doing that, and you don't at all. So, it's not highly scented, which I mean, for some people that may be a fantastic thing. But on the other hand, I would have liked a little more sun than that. So, I don't know, I'm gonna go with my quite average, still on the liked side rating of 7 out of 10. I know, so many things get a freaking 7 from me. It's not terrible. It's not bad. I do like it. Do I think it's anything over the top amazing? No. It's kind of average, especially for an Apple one. But I mean, at least it's not like a gross apple, because a lot of lip balm brands that attempt to do apple scents or flavors come out pretty gross, like if we're being honest. And I love apples, and especially in the years when my apple allergy was still in full force, that, knock on wood, seems to have gone away. I guess I outgrew that one. One of the only ways I could still appreciate apple whatsoever without being triggered into an allergy attack was with apple lip balms that had the scent, but without the actual ingredient there. So I have tried quite a few of them, let me tell you, because it was one of the only things I could do to basically console myself during those years, especially since I didn't know if I was ever going to outgrow that particular allergy. And apples were my absolute favorite fruit at that point. Oh, irony of ironies. Yeah, I actually legit shed many tears over that fucking allergy. But anyway, yeah, I have tried many apple lip balms, and this is definitely one of the better ones I've ever tried. It does smell pretty authentic. No cinnamon in it, so it's misleading on that. Doesn't really smell cidery, but just, you know, if you want something that smells like an apple, straight up just an apple, it does smell like that. It does its job there. So, they get props for that, and for doing it well in a non-gross way. So, but yeah, in terms of anything particularly outstanding about it, I'm sorry, I feel like it's really just middle-of-the-road average. It's not great. It's definitely not bad. I still like it, but it's just, there's a lot of things I would reach for quicker than this one. So, that is all I have to say on this. So, as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. And until next time.